What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. We're going to unbox the most valuable, most expensive, most sought after Marvel trading card set from the 90s, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I wanted to do this as an unboxing because this is a very expensive set and I wanted to film it in case dude trying to pull a fast one. But like I mentioned in the beginning, this is the most expensive, it's the most sought after trading card set of the 90s, and I know what you're thinking, that I thought trading cards from the 90s weren't worth anything, and that's where this is the exception. So let's take a look and make sure that these are really them. I'll give a little brief history about this set, and then we'll do an aerial view. I'm going to look over each card, so we might be here for a minute. Alright, let's see. Looks like he's packed the whole binder. Alright, y'all. Looks like these are the cards. So I'll tell you what we got here, man. These are the 1996 Marvel Masterpieces. This is the base set of 1 through 100. And this is a set that was entirely painted by Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell, husband and wife, painters, fantasy artists, and more. They actually did comic book stuff in the 90s. They did video game covers like Eternal Champions. They did a lot of other things as well. But the story behind the Marvel Masterpieces, if you guys know me and have followed my channel, the 1992 Marvel Masterpiece by Joe Jusko is my all-time favorite comic book art, what got me into comics, and all that. The 93, 94, 95 set, they didn't have one dedicated artist. Jusko did some stuff on them. Boris and Vallejo and Bell did some stuff on there. But they had other artists, and it wasn't a uniform set like how Jusko's were. But this 96 set is like that. It's all painted by the husband and wife duo, like I mentioned. And what happened was this came out around the time that the trading card industry was crashing. No comic shops ordered this, even though it was a beautiful set, and it ended up becoming a very rare item. To this day, these are sought after, and they go for anywhere from $600 to like $900 for the base set. There are chase cards for this. There's a 6 golden frame set, which is about $100. They have a signed version like that, which I don't really care. That's like a variant kind of thing. And then they have the 6 double impact cards, which have very dope artwork on each side of it. There's no back. They're both fronts. So, before we start looking into each individual card, my plan for these is to definitely get them framed. And I don't really care about buying these to sell them later or the value. I want them framed next to the 92 set. I just think it's going to look awesome. I don't know if I'm going to do it with the chase sets, man, because the double impact for the 6 cards, you're looking at like $500. And I would have to buy 2 sets of that to kind of display both sides of the card. I might do the golden border one and surround the checklist by that, because the nature of this set, some cards go together. I have to do 9 across and 11 down, which the checklist would just have one solo card on the bottom. So I think what I'll do is I'll put 3 of the golden frame chase set surrounding the checklist, and then that'll make it much more aesthetically pleasing. Maybe I'll get the double impact cards someday and frame them on like a flippable type of frame that has clear front and back. I don't know. But let's go ahead and look at these cards together, and the next time you see them, I'll show them framed. All right, guys, let's look at this set together. I guess we don't have to do them one by one since they did come in this binder already. But I don't know, maybe I should. Gonna have to check together to make sure that they're all here, but let's take a look at it. So, like I said, Boris Vallejo, Julie Bell, painted portraits here. We have Archangel, Beast, Bishop, awesome Black Cat, awesome Black Widow. There's some that are not as good as others. Like this Cable, I like it how it's very realistic and lifelike. I don't love the art as much. The neck kind of looks funny. And there's going to be some proportional things that look off, but I think overall, I just really love them. Look, Beast looks great. Cap, I don't love. Pretty interesting take on Carnage. You have Crystal from the Inhumans. Cyclops, very dope. Look at Domino, old school looking Domino. Doctor Doom. That's an odd looking Doctor Strange. Electro looks very good. Gambit. Ghost Rider. That Green Goblin is sick. The Ghost Rider's sick too. Hawkeye is alright. It's like a 90s version of Hawkeye. You got Holocaust. You know, this was around the time of the Onslaught stuff. Human Torch followed by Iceman. Looks immaculate. Like Jusko, Alex Ross, Vallejo, and Bell do a great job showing like elemental stuff, man. Like metals or, you know, ice, which looks kind of like metal. Jackal, pretty funny portrait. Cool Jean Grey. Chimera, I'm not familiar with her. She's from Submariner, okay. The Lizard, kind of a weird lizard, but still like it. Very, very cool Mystique. Got a dope Namor. Look at that with the water and the sky. Sick artwork, man. Omega Red, not my favorite, but it's pretty cool. Very dope Onslaught. I love how that painting looks. Professor X looks a little weird. Psylord looks kind of whack. Psylocke, very interesting take on Psylocke. You don't really see her looking like that. She looks more Asian here, but it looks weird. Punisher, I don't know if I've ever seen that one. That looks cool, though. Got a cool Quicksilver. They do a few rogues that I've seen. Looks very cool. Interesting looking Sabretooth. Scarlet Witch looking very different. And then you got Shadowcat. Kitty Pryde looks kind of older here. Not the best She-Hulk with the big, huge, mile-high cheeseburger holding a refrigerator on the beach with a picnic basket. Silver Sable. Silver Surfer looks dope. Spider-Man I like. So they kind of go with like the no-nose look, right? Like that very circular head. But I really like how that Spider-Man looks. Man, look at that Spider-Woman. That's like one of the dopest Jessica Drew Spider-Woman pictures that I've ever seen. Storm looks great. That Thanos, I don't know. Something about the Thanos I didn't like. Maybe it's his shoulder pads or the black eyes that have... I guess it was done like that on purpose to have like that zero, just depth, infinite depth. You got Thing here looking like, what the hell? You got that 90s looking Thor. That's alright. Not my favorite Venom. War Machine looks dope. Adam Warlock looks dope. Emma Frost, White Queen looks, meh. Kind of looks like a school teacher. So then you have, this is why I can't put them 10 across like my other framed one, because it'll mess up the feng shui on having these cards, right? So you have these duels of Cable and Strife, and it makes Genesis. X-Man versus Dark Beast, and then you have Random. Apocalypse versus Angel, and then you have Archangel. I love how that looks and how they connect. Then you got Spider-Man versus Doc Ock, and then you get like the Doc Ock female version. Iron Man versus Fing Fang Foom, and then you have War Machine. Very dope Phoenix versus Magneto. Look at the anatomy on Magneto. And then you get Dark Phoenix, freaking amazing. Cap versus Red Skull faced off, and then you have U.S. Agent. It's kind of like what's the aftermath of these duels, right? Ghost Rider versus Blackout, and then you get Vengeance. Venom and Spider-Man, you get Carnage. Again, the mask is a little bit awkward with the proportions, even Venom's face. But I still like the style of it. I love the painted look. The Ghost Rider looks incredible. I don't love the Cap and the Red Skull. There's a Modern Thor and Loki, and then you get Thunderstrike. Here's the Spider-Man stuff. I really like this stuff. So, Peter Parker, very weird looking face here. Very small. The eyes look kind of funky. But that Scarlet Spider looks dope. That Ben Reilly Spider-Man, awesome. Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket, and then you get Giant Man with the with the 80s Corvette. And look at this, Weapon X, Wolverine with the adamantium, then Wolverine with, I guess, who was modern at the time with the bone claws. Dope, love those so much. Looks so much like the statues take such an inspiration from this card. You got original Daredevil with the yellow and red, then the back and black joint, and then the regular one. Anatomy is kind of weird on this Daredevil. That outfit is painted on. And then you got Savage Hulk, Gray Hulk. Looks more like a more, I don't want to say Professor Hulk, but a Smart Hulk. And then here's the checklist. So very, very cool. I did end up paying like $850 for this set, man. I know I've seen them go for a little bit cheaper, but it's kind of like you usually see them on eBay for like $900. I've been going back and forth on wanting to buy this set for years, man. And I finally ended up getting it. I'm happy that I got it. I mean, look at this. I mean, I know I still like the 92 set better, but the rarity of this and just having this framed next to the 92 set is going to be amazing, y'all. I think I do need to go ahead and get those gold border chase cards to kind of surround the checklist on the last row of the frame. But them double impacts, man, I can't. I mean, I don't want to have like a freaking $3,000 framed piece here. It's bad enough I had to spend so much on these, you know? All right, y'all. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the 96 Marvel Masterpieces in the comments below. Drop the like, drop the subscribe, hit the join, all that. Thanks for watching. Peace.